Someone is in the house with you. The fear doesn't arrive suddenly. It doesn't crash into you or announce itself. It settles. You're at home. The door is locked. The windows are closed. The lights are the way you left them. Everything is correct. And yet, you know. Not suspect, not imagine. Know. Someone is in the house with you. There's no sound, no footsteps, no breathing, no shifting shadows, nothing to react to. That's what makes it unbearable. Your body responds before your thoughts do. Your shoulders tense. Your breathing becomes careful. You don't move immediately. Moving feels like confirmation. You listen. The house answers with normality. The refrigerator hums. Pipes click softly. The clock continues. All the sounds that prove a place is empty continue to exist. And still, you know. It isn't behind you. It isn't watching you. Those would be easier. It feels distributed, as if the presence is not located somewhere, but rather spread thinly through the rooms you're not in. You walk slowly. You don't call out. Calling out would imply you expect an answer. The hallway looks unchanged. Furniture hasn't moved. Doors are where they belong. You check the bathroom. Empty. You check the bedroom. Normal. Every room you enter feels safe. Every room you leave feels wrong. The knowledge doesn't weaken. It sharpens. It's not following you. It's adjusting around you, like water. You sit down. Sitting feels like a mistake. The feeling intensifies when you stop moving, as if motion confuses it and stillness clarifies you. Your thoughts try to help. You would have heard something. You locked the door. This is anxiety. Those thoughts feel rehearsed, like lines you learned a long time ago for this exact moment.
Your phone is nearby. You consider calling someone. The idea feels absurd. What would you say? There's someone here. Where? I don't know. The presence doesn't feel like a person, not fully. It doesn't have urgency. It doesn't need to act. It feels confident, as if time is on its side. You go to the front door, still locked. You check the windows, still sealed. The house hasn't been entered. Low, dawning horror. That's when you realize it didn't come in. It was already here. The feeling deepens when you accept that. The house feels different now. Not occupied, acknowledged. Corners feel aware. Doorways feel like boundaries rather than openings. You begin noticing patterns. You never feel it in the room you're in, only in the ones you aren't. If you stand in the kitchen, it's in the bedroom. If you go to the bedroom, it relocates to the living room. Always out of sight, always ahead, never retreating. You test it, you run. The feeling snaps instantly to the farthest part of the house. Distance doesn't matter, only separation. It respects walls, but not space. You turn on every light. The house becomes flat, overexposed. The feeling remains. Light doesn't discourage it. If anything, it feels more comfortable, as if you've removed the need for subtlety. You begin noticing something worse. The presence isn't watching you. It's watching with you. When you look at a door, the feeling pools behind it. When you avoid a hallway, the tension concentrates there. It knows what you notice. It shares your attention. That's when you understand this isn't an intruder. Intruders hide. This is something that belongs. You find yourself whispering, not because you're afraid of being heard, because speaking normally feels invasive. Who are you? The answer answers by remaining silent, but the silence is different now, thicker, closer. You feel the presence move into a place you can't reach, between rooms, between moments, between decisions. You sit again, your heart pounds, you wait for something to happen. Nothing does.
That's the point. Hours pass. The feeling doesn't fade. It doesn't grow. It stabilizes like a baseline, like gravity. You start to understand why people don't talk about this. There's nothing to describe, no event, no image. Feel safe because your body gives up. Sleep is shallow, fragmented. You wake repeatedly with the same thought. It's still here. In the morning, the feeling remains. Daylight doesn't remove it. Routine doesn't erase it. You leave the house. The moment you step outside, the feeling vanishes instantly. The relief is overwhelming. You almost laugh. You almost cry. You consider never going back. But you do. You always do. The moment you re-enter, the presence returns. Not aggressively, not possessively. Patient, as if it never left, as if it never could. People who experience this once are changed. Not visibly. They become careful. They avoid being alone indoors. They leave TVs on. They sit near exits. They develop habits that don't feel chosen. People who experience it repeatedly notice something worse. The presence begins to feel familiar, not comforting, recognizable, as if it has a rhythm, a personality without traits, a way of being. Some people feel it stand closer over time, not spatially, conceptually. They begin to sense it during thought pauses, during moments when the mind goes quiet. They realize the presence isn't bound to the house. The house was just where they noticed it first. The most terrifying conclusion comes late, too late. It was never in the house with you. You were in the house with it. And when you feel that certainty settle in your chest, when you realize you've never truly been alone, that's not fear anymore. That's recognition. Because something that has always been there doesn't need to hide. It only needs you to finally notice.